like these were made to realize what we could have gave to our time. Missing all your ways to go out. No, we can't be saved from falling down. Falling down. We are.
Something in the water taught me how to crawl. Something in the water taught me how to fall.
Welcome to Something in the Water. One of your hosts, Sean Clark, here with Uncle Dave.
I'm another co-host.
He's a space ghost.
Yeah, I hope y'all heard that story about Space Ghost, our recent sponsor. And we got a good buddy. All right. We didn't meet him till just a few minutes ago, Mr. Gabe Spell, singer-songwriter from Baxley, Georgia.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cersei.
Yeah, that's
Cersei.
right.
That's right. Cersei.
Hey, thank y'all for having me, man. It's
Absolutely,
a
man.
blessing to be on here. Thank y'all for
That's
having me
right.
out.
Well, you come from that area now. That's kind of up there around the Woodpecker Trail.
That's right.
And I don't know, that's probably not that close to Hazelhurst, but you ever heard of Will Mosley?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we had him on, and right before he got blowed up on the American Idol.
That's right.
He got blowed up like Justin Mercer.
Yeah, that's turned up.
Folks, when Gabe and I came to the door this afternoon, we were met by a spectacular sight.
I'm telling you, it was a sight to see. Sight to see.
Our off-camera producer, engineer, and overall good man was
Naked.
fresh out of the shower in nothing but his pants and shirtless. And I'm telling you, when we talk about Justin Mercer being turned up,
He was-
I had never seen him. I had never in my life seen our engineer with his shirt off. And he met us at the door, and it was like,
I'll tell you,
wow.
a great first impression, man. I'm telling you.
I said, Gabe, don't look.
Made you have feelings you didn't know you had, didn't it?
He was standing there. He was standing there the whole time. You know how bodybuilders do.
Was he posing? Was he going?
They're real
Yeah,
proud.
oh, yeah.
They're real
Oh,
proud.
yeah.
We was just standing there, just giggling and I was making jokes. I was saying, Gabe, he always meets us at the door like this.
Gabe's like, man, what y'all asked me to come over here to do, man? That's weird, dude. I'm leaving.
Yeah, Justin was standing there. The wind was slightly blowing. His nipples was getting hard. And
I missed a good opportunity.
And he started doing this.
I'm telling you.
Poor old Gabe was like, I'm unsure-y about this.
Uncertain.
He said, "Is this the podcast?"
I should have said, "Are y'all here for the orgy?"
I thought I signed up for the wrong thing. Man. I was at the wrong house.
Nah. But yeah, Will he made it all the way through.
Yeah, man.
Made it all the way through. And we're so proud of him. And wish him the best and everything. Hope that he'll continue on, because he's signed with a record company now, and
Is he?
he's signed with maybe it's a management company. I'm not sure it is, but anyhow, I'm just hoping that he can, because he wants to record one of my songs. I'm hoping he gets all the way through that.
That's right.
So you're a songwriter yourself.
Yes, sir.
All right. How did that come about?
Well, I just there's been a lot of stuff I can't hardly put into words, and I just figured, if I can just write it down, figure out how to say it, I can strum the guitar with it.
Yeah.
Best way to put it out, man.
How long you been playing?
About 6 years, 7 years, I think so, something like that. Something like that.
You're 21 now, so you'd have been about 15.
Yes, sir.
14,
Yes, sir.
15.
That's right.
That's when I started.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
That's
you.
when a lot of them start.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he's good
About
at
the time you
math.
start putting the G.I. Joes down,
That's right.
start picking up the guitar.
I'm telling you, man. You get tired of playing on the Xbox, you got to find something else to do.
Yeah.
And you come from a downline of musicians.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All the way back to
My great grandpa, probably before that, but
wow.
my great grandpa and my grandpa, they played in a gospel group, the Pilgrims, and they, and then my daddy, which I think he said that he knew you.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Yeah.
I'm bad with names.
I am too. I am
That's
too.
probably
man. I don't blame
25
you.
years ago, but I'm sure I know.
It was a while back, but my daddy played guitar with a malefactor, Garrett Spell, and but I think it's a real blessing to be able to have kind of all them abilities come down,
You ain't
through
kidding.
the generations.
That's the way. Sometimes music be like that.
That's right,
It's
man.
just passed right down through heredity and environment.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So gospel was your great granddaddy and granddaddy. Did they
Yes,
were they guitar players in those bands?
My great grandpa, he played bass, which the funny thing about that, he only had 2 fingers on his picking hand. So
Wow.
I guess he had just the right ones he needed for that.
Yeah.
But,
That's all you need.
and
They
my
said, we're going to put you on bass.
that's right. Yeah, that's
Perfect.
And my grandpa Charles Spell, he played drums, which he's played drums for all kinds of stuff from the '60s and '70s and everything.
Right.
But he hooked up with his wife at that time, and that's how he started playing with his grandpa or my great grandpa, but his father-in-law. So
Oh, that was his
so there wasn't dad.
father-in-law.
there you go. Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. That's right.
Okay, so what was your great granddaddy's name?
Joe Lott Rents, fine man. He was awesome guy.
Say it again.
Joe Lott Rents.
Joe Lott Rents.
That's it now.
RENTZ?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Which
Rents.
that's coming from like a Hazelhurst way.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'll be honest, if you kind of go down my family tree, that's a lot of roots tying over. That's
a lot
hard
in that area.
That's
right.
right.
there.
That's right. It's kind of hard to pin down.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So I'm sure y'all could imagine playing in a band with y'all's father-in-law. That'd probably be pretty fun.
Well, it's kind of like that with me getting up on stage with him every now and then. They say,
Yes, sir.
whisper the words to him. So that Baxley, Hazelhurst, Surrency,
All over.
all over. They call Ware County, Waycross, Homerville, and Folkestone Wiregrass.
Wiregrass.
Which is from the swamp, I'm sure, is that stiff. I wonder if that rolls on up into
Wiregrass was like the marsh grass.
it's that brown clumps, sticky.
Man, that's something else, dude.
Now Hazelhurst, Baxley, and Surrey. I wonder what characterization that with, because that's the high muddy,
Yeah.
the low muddy.
Yeah, that kind of works. That kind of fits.
That's up around Altamaha, ain't it?
That's right.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
We got the Scintilla down here, the Scintilla River.
Scintilla.
That's what the old people called it, Scintilla. And
Really?
yeah, several of them did. Yeah,
You would know.
yeah.
Old people.
Altamaha, or as they some of the old people called it, Altamaha,
Atkinson.
Alapaha, with Lacucci. Yeah.
Hobacon.
Nahunta. Oh. All right. So you had a very strong upbringing in music due to all of that. And
Yes, sir.
So there was no escaping it.
No.
I mean, you just kind of just said, I'll have me some of that.
That's right. That's right. Now, when I was coming up, I tried a couple different things. Like I used to do a lot of magic, like a lot of magic tricks.
Oh,
Which,
wow.
I mean,
Can you
you know,
do some magic?
Whew, not no more. Not no more.
Come on.
I guess
He's
my
lost his touch.
that's my well, but it's I tried a lot of different things, but it's just in middle school I picked up the saxophone,
Okay.
and that kind of spurred off into the guitar, and I just figured, it's just came natural.
Yeah.
It's really something that I really enjoyed to do. It's kind of just a way I could kind of get away from everything, I mean, I just instead of having to go and deal with everything else, I could just sit in my room and just play and just get my mind off everything.
Yeah, it's beautiful solitude.
That's right.
Therapeutic.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
And the whole time you're doing it, you're getting somewhere.
That's right.
You're achieving something, if it ain't anything but to yourself.
That's right.
It's like you're seeing progress.
That's right. And you always get a reward. If you're trying to learn a new song or something, you always kind of it's rewarding.
Yeah. Like bar chords.
That's
Ooh.
I almost quit over bar chords. I was like, this sucks.
I'm telling you. I'm trying to learn to Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah.
How about just killed my whole career?
Damn it, now I know why he killed himself. Sorry about that.
Messed up.
Sorry about that, Christy. What was her name? What was her name?
Who the hell are you talking about?
What was his wife's name?
It wasn't Christy.
Well, what
Come
was
on now.
She killed him.
Yeah, exactly.
Courtney Love.
Courtney.
Don't apologize to her.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Well, we need to leave this before we dig ourselves a hole.
What was your musician? What was your magician name? Did you have a magician name?
So I did.
I want to hear it. Did you
My
have
name,
tape?
it was Magic Spell.
Oh,
Oh, man. That's perfect. Dude.
it's so
I got-
right
Dude,
there.
you got it. I was sitting there trying to think of something with Gabe.
No. Magic Spell. And
Oh, wow.
I got a joke for y'all, but I have to keep that off the podcast. I'll tell y'all whenever we're done.
Okay. Yeah, we strive for innocence on here.
Yeah, try. Strive ain't the best word. It's try.
Try, yeah.
But
with Dave, it's try.
Magic spell.
But
I love it.
if you look up Gabe Spell on YouTube, you can find a couple videos of some magic stuff.
Oh, we could pull that up.
Can we do that here? Oh, yes, we can.
I want to show you that at all.
That's the magic spell.
You know
Do
what?
you care?
You know what? Leave that in post, y'all. I don't mind. I don't mind if y'all want to.
All right. So this was in your middle school?
Ooh, it's like elementary.
Elementary?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you play a lot of birthday parties?
I played one. I think it was like a Christmas get together. It was just something we had family over.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I can't even watch that video without wincing up. Like it's a hard watch. But
So you're saying you weren't that good at it?
no, I was gay. Now.
Okay.
Well, for me, which I'm my worst critic. But you see, my family, they say, you were so good. But that's family. Come on.
Families are easy to play for.
But I played like I played at a couple schools. I think the furthest I ever got was like Atlanta. And I'm thinking, I don't know how in the world I got further with magic than music. I mean, like,
Yeah. Well, it's a smaller pond.
I guess, yes, right.
So you do well. I was going to ask you this now. Did any of your forebears make money at it?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes.
Did it?
Well,
Okay.
now with my great grandpa, my grandpa, you know, it was love offerings.
Right,
So
right.
you know, I mean, they still make it off
That's
pretty good.
pretty.
But you know, I know my daddy, you know, he made pretty good with it with Malefactor. You know, just kind of same boat we're in. You know, just,
Just side pocket.
That's right.
Side
That's
money.
right.
So you saw you got into music because of music, and then you saw the cash angle, and have you playing out for cash now?
Well,
And
I'd say it's kind of 50-50. You know, I try not to make it all about. You know, I don't want that to be my main goal. Is
Like
making
Dave.
money.
Dave just as important.
I'll just say
well, man, got to live.
that's right. But you know, yeah. I mean, I like all throughout high school. You know, I did a show choir and band and everything, and I've always loved just getting to perform. You know, that's my main thing. But now, whenever I figured out I could make some cash from it, I was like, yeah, you know, I'll give it a shot.
Pretty
But
cool way to make some money.
that's right. But you know, I try my best to keep in mind like that's not the only reason I'm doing it. Because you know, if I don't want to try to get greedy with it or nothing, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Like
well,
Dave.
Like Dave, yeah.
Most people play heart and soul. He plays heart and bankroll.
There you go. There you go.
like I say, that sociable security don't last.
Sociably.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's it takes every bit. But I still enjoy doing it. I enjoy the hell out of playing in front of people.
Yes, sir.
And just interacting with them. That's the fun part for me is
That's
just
right.
trying to make a connection when the room's quiet.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
that gives you a challenge. You know, the way that I was introduced to your music, I was over at Boondocks, and one of the regulars over there, Mary Clevenger,
Yes, sir.
is her name. Cute little old blonde-headed girl, and we call her BB. That's her nickname over there, BB. She used to be a Avon lady or Mary Kay or one of them pink Cadillacs. And anyhow, we was talking one night, and she said, "Oh, I've got something." Open her purse here and handed me your business card.
Yes, sir.
And I said, she said, "I saw this guy in Jessup, and he's really good, and I just wanted to pass his card to you." And so I was thinking, yeah. Get home and look you up, and I said, "Damn, this guy's good," and which he was. And I was impressed with the strength of your voice and your skill on the guitar and your songwriting.
Well, thank you.
And so, BB, I'm going to tag you when this podcast comes out, and you better watch to the point it says, let's see, 14 minutes and 53 seconds, right when I say your name. BB.
Baby, thank you for watching.
You was responsible, BB, and I love you.
Thank you. Let's just hope we're still rolling.
Yeah.
Hey, you press record, right? I'm just kidding.
He's good about it. He's good about that. Yeah. But yeah, and so we're gonna get to hear some of your stuff, and could be right now.
This is Gabe Spell. Here's my new song, Tennessee. It's kind of about all the places you go, all the memories you make along the way. Hope y'all enjoy it.
Shine a little light on me, send a little love my way. If you're feeling something, we won't hesitate, and I just need to know where you wanna go. You were sitting by my side, hanging around the listening room. Got lost in your eyes, I fell into you when we almost broke through. But tenderness takes two. Oh, you know I won't forget that day. Your squinty-eyed smile seemed to fade away. Got a photograph from when we were so strong. Is this love, or is it something you've outgrown? Down that road we roam, singing to the chorus all along. My favorite song. Would you ride there beside me, settled in and waiting patiently till we'll be back in Tennessee? If time's ticking, I'll be sticking around. Say the word and we'll get on out of town, where the night lights hit just right at home. I believe we can make it on our own. Down that road we roam, singing to the chorus all along. My favorite song. You'll be right there beside me, settled in and waiting patiently till we'll be back in Tennessee. When I'm falling out of place, you'll be my saving grace. We walk through mountains anyway. No, I can't get my words out right. I keep running all night, and I'm trying to escape what's unknown. When I find myself at home, down that road I roam, singing to the chorus all along. My favorite song. Without you right there beside me, hanging in and waiting patiently till we'll be back in Tennessee. Yeah, be back in Tennessee. Oh, we'll be in Tennessee. Back in Tennessee.
This next song is called Lighthouse.
Lost at sea, there ain't a single thing ahead. Don't let me sing to the flow. My lighthouse, I see it shining in the distance. There's no doubt it's sending signals your peak. I let the island air soak in. It feels like I've been here before. Flood with fear, my haunted sailing superstition. Lure me with a siren's whistle. Drag me in, see how far I go. Holding high, reaping what we sow. When I find my lighthouse, guide me back home. Lighthouse, guide me. Lighthouse, guide me back home. Lighthouse, guide me back to you, back to me. Oh, oh, oh. It's gonna take a while till all my precious time gone by. Wait for you to try to pull me through. Lighthouse, guide me back home. Lighthouse, guide me. Lighthouse, guide me back home. Lighthouse, guide me back to you. Back to me. This song is called Falling Down. 10 miles from here, the directions were unclear. I thought you won't let go. The wheel spins oh so slow. I'm out of time. No, it's not right. 1 year went on since I last heard your song. Too afraid to sing the words, 'cause now they're all one blood. I'm messed up. No, it's not enough. And every little thing reminds me when we were aflame. All the good times left in vain, when I'm found waiting for your rain to fall down, falling down. Yeah, yeah. And big dreams, no car. No, it didn't give real thought you wanted a real big bang, but you settle for what you can. You feel alone when you're at home, and not a sound when you're around. 'Cause days like these were made to realize what we could have gave to our times, missing all your ways to go round. No, we can't be safe from falling down, falling down. We are falling down, down low, falling down. Falling down, yeah, yeah. And every little thing reminds me when we were aflame, and all the good times left in vain. When I'm found waiting for your rain to fall on days like these were made to realize what we could have gave to our time, missing all your ways to go round. No, we can't be saved from falling down, falling down. We are falling down, down low, falling down, falling down. We are falling down, down low, falling down.
Hello. And we're back.
Golly.
Leave
That's
the
a little
post.
That's a little post. A little post.
Dave's good about making Justin watch the whole podcast over to jump in on his little edits. Where was that at?
Hey. So, where's some places that you play? Yeah.
I play a lot on the wharf on Jekyll Island.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I just went to Captain Stan's, which I know y'all have played there before. It's
Yeah.
a great little place.
What you think about Stan?
Stan,
Yeah, he's crazy.
I didn't meet Stan.
didn't?
No, he wasn't there that night.
Oh, well, you ain't had the full experience.
No, I'm sure I didn't.
He's great. He's awesome.
Did you meet
man.
Heather? She's a
don't think so.
waitress.
No, I just
She's
met
another regular at the Boondocks.
It was just Beth and Brooke, I think it was.
Okay.
I'm bad at names, but
Yeah. Pretty cool spot though.
yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
The
But,
magic fence.
that's the magic fence. But yeah, I play there. I think one of my longest running places is Union Station Brewing Company
Yeah.
in Jessup.
Playing there Friday.
Oh, okay, gotcha,
Yeah,
man. That's
really?
awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that's kind of like where I got my start. So John Wheat, hey, if you're
Oh, yeah.
listening, love you, man.
What's up, John?
But yeah, like
John, book me.
there you go.
I need the money.
But and I got a couple more spots coming up for 2025, like a Reed's Apothecary.
Oh, yeah,
got me
great.
there.
You'll love that place.
A Village Inn and Pub on St. Simon's. Hops on Fire. That's been one of my mainstays. That's in Midway.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Love y'all if y'all watching. Thank y'all, Justin.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of been. I mean, y'all know it's off and on, But that's kind of just been some of my mainstays, and
Okay.
I'm very thankful for them. And
Do you do anything besides? Do you have a full-time job or any other kind of work?
Well, really and truly, my stuff is music full time.
Okay.
Like during the
That's
week,
good.
I got I'll kind of like mix and master for people. Like I got a home studio set up.
Oh,
and
cool.
Nice.
Everything I do, I kind of record and produce myself.
What's
And
the name of your studio? Magic Spell.
there, you know what? I might have to use that one. I might have to use that one. See, I've been trying to figure out a good name because
Okay.
everything.
Spell, pretty good. Magic Spell Studios.
You know what? I think I might have to run with. I might have to
Good,
run with
man.
that because everything I've looked at has been already taken. So Magic Spell. That's kind of
Pretty good.
that's a little niche. So I might, but I'll give you credits for it. Don't worry.
No, ain't no need. I've got plenty Social Security. I'm fine. Did y'all hear the one about that? Oh, I was trying to think about a Baxley story.
A Baxley story.
Yeah, or a Cernsey story. I had a good friend of ours, me and my wife, Karen Sunshine Woodard. Her nickname was Sunshine. Karen Woodard was the postmaster in Cernsey for many years. Did you know Karen?
I don't think so. I might.
Did you ever go post office? Probably. I mean, post office is becoming like libraries and movies, theaters, less and less. People are using them less and less because you can do it all now on the computer or Roku. But she was a good friend, good friend of ours. She's retired now since all that, and let's see.
Yeah.
That's about it. I knew some
All right,
people.
you sit over and think, Papa.
Yeah,
Come on now. Which I knew it was going to be about the post office. I knew it was going to be something to do
Yeah.
with the post office.
So, you got any music out?
I do. I got a 4-song EP, which was
cool.
that was recorded in Orlando. Bob Hirschberger at 5 Spot Records. He's a good family. Lord, here we go down the family tree. I think he's my cousin.
Yeah.
I think something.
Good
But,
to have people like that.
That's right. But yeah, he did a great job. It was a fun experience. I got to learn a lot. But thank you, Bob, if you're watching. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then I just put out a song or a single in March, I think it was. That was my first like fully produced self-released album or single. And I got one more I'm hoping to do. I planned for like the end of November, then I planned for the end of December. Mm-hmm. Now I think I'm shooting for like the end of January.
Yeah.
So
I got
goes.
some songs right now I'm trying to get out.
I'm telling you.
One's a Christmas song, and it's here we are, December. And it takes so long to like once you get it uploaded to stream.
Which
It's like now it's
Christmas
going to be 2.5 weeks.
Is it original?
Right.
Is it original?
No, we went on the Peach Jam, the Georgia Public Broadcasting podcast.
Okay, gotcha.
And when we went, that was back in March.
Yes, sir.
But when we went, they said this season we're asking everybody that's coming if you want to do a Christmas song, we'll also record a Christmas song while you're here, and that'll be our December episode, which hadn't come out yet.
Yeah.
But so we did Blue Christmas.
Ooh, I bet that's good.
Gonna have a blue. But now the trick is getting it out before Christmas. Which I'm meeting up with Justin tomorrow. If you don't know it.
Hopefully,
Well,
y'all can get it in a 24 days, however
I have
long.
to pay for the help fast.
It's only, as of today,
fast
there's
link.
only 23 shopping days left. Huh?
Yeah.
It's only 22 to your birthday. Huh?
That's when the world ends.
What format do you, as a youngster, as a young man,
He's on
put-
MySpace, dude.
putting out
Yeah, man.
putting out music in these troubled times? What format did you choose
Well,
to
you
go
know,
with?
like Sean said, MySpace. I'm real big on Tumblr. You know, no, I think definitely like for the, you know, I'll kind of put out little odd and end kind of things here and there on TikTok, which you know that's blowing up real big. Which
Okay.
I think that's kind of like my biggest following is on TikTok right now.
Right.
But and I think after that it's got to be Facebook. You know, because that's
So
where I
that's
put my,
it. Instead of cassettes, records, and CDs, the format has become
Social.
Social media. Now,
and that's where they get it, and that's where they
Absolutely.
listen to it,
Absolutely.
and re-listen to it.
absolutely, and you know, well, I'll upload everything to Spotify, Apple
Yeah.
Music, or YouTube Music, whatever.
Yeah.
But as far as getting out there and promoting it, I'd say it's definitely
Reaching as many people as you can.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
the
It's
best way.
definitely
Do you
TikTok.
print up CDs or vinyl? Or
I haven't. I'd like to, but
I'm sitting on a whole box of CDs. I can't give them away.
I'm telling you, man, because it's just
There's just no.
But we're about to buy some vinyl. But man, it's
Yes, sir.
expensive. And it takes
yeah, man.
2-3 months to get it. But
I mean, and even if you look at like cars, you know, like the cars nowadays, they ain't even got a CD player in them.
no, exactly.
Like, you know, it's just kind of
And I'll say, hey, have this, and they'll go, I don't have anything. They'll hand it back to me.
giving it to them
you-
for free.
you-
And they don't even want it.
I can't give them away.
Use it for a tea coaster.
Throw it out the damn window.
Throw it to your dog.
I'm tired of looking at them.
It's amazing. I've seen it all, boys.
I'm gonna get some 8-tracks made up.
I say go for it.
I saw.
There is some company that like makes them. I don't know what.
Get
why.
you some phonograph tubes.
It's like a collector's thing. I
yeah,
guess.
man.
Phonograph.
Yeah.
There's people that make that.
I still got a slew of them in my garage, leftover product.
That's right.
Yeah. It'll cost
Wow,
$2,000
wild,
to get
wild.
100. It's gonna cost $2,000 to get 100 cassettes made.
What was
25.
your? What was the first music that you can recall hearing that really got into your soul?
So, whenever I was 15, 16, my nanny, well, it's my grandma, but I call her my nanny. She gave me Texas Flood by Stevie Ray Vaughan on CD. We had just like a crappy little CD player. I listened to that CD front to back for weeks on end, and I was just thinking, I never heard nothing like that, and that's really what kickstarted me.
What's crazy is that's one of the first things that kickstarted me at 15, and I'm 49. So yeah,
Same thing for me.
So it's good to see it still passing on.
yeah.
But I'm telling you, it had to be Texas Flood, and then it was In Sessions with Stevie Ray and Albert King. That CD they made, like BB King anthology, like the Eat a Peach Allman Brothers album. That's kind of what got me. But just everything like blues, southern rock. That's really
All right.
really what drive my taste, man. It's just you know
Stuff.
I've listened to like Stevie Ray stuff with my buddies, and they'll say like, "Man, them two songs they sound the same." And I'm thinking, nah, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all just don't get it.
the nuance.
That's right.
You ever heard of Josh Kirkland? He's around
think
these
so.
parts. He's currently playing in Will Mosley's road band,
Oh, awesome.
lead guitar.
Yes,
but
sir.
he'll
About
be.
the best guitar player you're gonna find
Yeah,
Really?
east of the Mississippi.
he
Like,
did a Stevie Ray Vaughan tribute band
Shoot.
back
it looked like
years
him to put
ago.
the
He
hat
had
in
the
the
hat,
Is he-
poncho.
the
yeah.
poncho,
Yeah,
and they
like,
went out west.
yes, sir. Is he like on YouTube? He's got like the same outfit and everything.
I don't know if that's him or not, but
There's-
Okay.
yeah,
But he was good at it. I mean, he
this guy was played in Boondocks
still
Friday
play
night.
it, yeah.
You know,
Okay, yeah.
he's around.
Yes, sir.
You know, when he's not on the road with Will.
Yeah, I have to check him out. Josh
yeah,
Kirkland.
Josh Kirkland.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
man, he can. It don't matter if it's Steve Ray Vaughan or Eddie Van Halen or whoever he's playing. Same guitar, same amp. He'll turn around and adjust something, and it sound exactly like
Just like
whatever he's playing. I'm
That's
like,
it,
what
that's
the
awesome.
heck, dude?
That is awesome, man.
He's very good.
Because and it's hard because like, you know, most guys they'll kind of just get one thing and kind of stick with it. It's hard to kind of be
it
able
all.
to switch between
that versatile.
different.
Yeah, and it's hard to find a guitar player that knows
That ain't
how
crazy.
to
Exactly.
that knows how to work his amp. You know, tone is a
I'm
lot
telling you.
of it. You know,
I'm telling.
Tone and taste.
That's it.
tone
Like,
and taste, touch.
yeah, man. I like through high school, you know, I had a lot of guys come up to me because you know, there was a lot of guys that played guitar before me. But I noticed, like, you know, after I started playing, there was just a lot of guys in high school that wanted to start learning how to play. And they were just saying, like, what's gain knob? What's bass? What does bass do? What's mids do? What's treble do? And, you know, I just, or you know, and I'd show them kind of how to mess around with it. And they're like, can you hear the difference between it?
No,
exactly.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's just, it's something that everybody's starting out, you know, we ought to.
I remember way back Friday, I didn't know anything. I was probably 13, 14, and just like listening to music and going, he's the bass player, and like trying to figure out what was the bass in the music that I was listening to. What is the bass instrument doing? What is this doing? Just trying to figure all that stuff out.
Yeah.
I
Cool.
I think it comes with age. You know,
It's got to.
the older you get, the more you can zero in on your ears. Become a little more
Absolutely.
trained
Hear
to
the little nuances and everything.
Yeah. I remember sitting in the Baptist church at about 15, 16 and actually starting to hear harmony.
Really?
Because the choir was always up there Sunday morning and Sunday night. And it'd
Yes,
be
sir.
just like a wash, you know. But then I'd pick that hymnal up and I'd see these notes down here. And I'd listen to Junior Martin, the bass singer.
Yes.
And I say, and then I say, wait a minute, if he's doing that, who's doing this? And I'd listen, yeah, there's that one. And I'd go on up the staff.
Well, you went to a church of better singers than I went to. 'Cause they were just like,
It's the same old cross on a new background.
I didn't even know we were Hardshell Baptist until that point.
That's till you look back, then you see it.
No, but I did go to a funeral that was Hardshell Baptist, and I was like,
Was
what is anybody saying?
Was they spitting through? Was they spitting?
I didn't understand nothing.
Was they spitting through knot holes in the floor?
Yeah, they had holes in the floor where they spit the back out of.
That's
It
right.
was my great grandma's funeral, and all I could understand was if they said somebody's name. And I'm like, oh, no, Jimmy, no, Roy. And I'm like, what? And they were singing all these songs, and I didn't know what was going on. And then they were like, now we're going to do Amazing Grace, and I was like, I know this one, and then I didn't know that either. And I didn't understand what they were singing.
Not the way they did it.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, no accompaniment, no instrumental
No.
accompaniment. It's just somebody go start.
Well, pretty cool. I mean,
It's great.
I was
it's
real
very,
young, but I remember laughing the whole trying to.
He's trying to hold it in.
But looking back, man, I was like, skipping back in time.
It's very primitive.
Yeah, I never realized how bad it was. You know, I had my nanny's husband, which is my step grandpa. He was like the lead bass singer in the group. Come to find out, he's tone deaf. So, I mean, that's it.
Well,
Yeah.
it's always an adventure when Roy sings.
That's right. Pops, if you're watching, you can't carry a tune for nothing. I love you.
Oh boy, yeah, that's the basis right there. That religion, especially in the deep South, that's where very formative. Some of the first music you ever hear in life, and outside of your pawpaws.
Well, even like, you know, like early country and everything come out of gospel
Oh, God.
progressions
Yeah.
and, you know, Hank Sr. or whatever.
That's right.
And,
Soul music, rhythm and blues.
yeah.
Aretha, Ray Charles, all of them was out of the church.
Mm-hmm.
3 chords and a truth.
That's right.
Beautiful thing. Beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, I just watched the Beatles 64
Oh, how was it?
documentary last night. And because I was there, it meant a hell of a lot.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, because they were interviewing people, a lot of them my age, you know, and a lot of footage that you had never seen before.
Where's this on? I don't even know nothing about
Disney. It's on Disney
Yeah.
Plus, Hulu.
Is this Peter Jackson?
Disney Plus. No, this is Martin Scorsese.
Oh.
Now, is it like a documentary? Or
I
is it
thought
one
it
of
was
them?
going to be a series, but I think this, it may be, but it didn't show like season 1, episode 1, or episode 1 or anything.
I think that
I
kinda
think
gives
it's
it a-
about an hour and a half, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's just about 64?
Yeah, it's basically about their
Coming to the U.S.?
coming to America.
We had the other one where they did that last record.
Coming to America.
You're talking about the
Yeah.
Get Back, yeah. That was interesting
Peter
as
Jackson.
hell.
Yeah.
Yes, that one was.
Just tell me what you want me to play, Paul. If you want me to play the G chord, I'll play the G
I don't
chord.
care what you want me
quit.
to play. Ringo and George quit at one time or another. And it's funny, the same old stories that you hear over and over, they've told over and over, like Paul and Ringo, the only two left. How tired are they of saying that same old story? You know, but they do it with gusto every time.
How tired are they talking about 4 years of their life?
Yeah, it's like
all that was like 4 or 5 years. Everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, Bess is complaining that I'm still talking about Philadelphia because I went up there for a year and a half. I'm like, there was a lot that happened. We get it. You went to Philadelphia. Shut up.
Daddy's the Liberty Bell.
That's just wild. Like, I saw a picture of, it was something on Facebook now. I don't know. It had a picture of John Lennon, 2 pictures of John Lennon side by side. And one was like Sgt. Pepper's, and one was like Mop Top, probably Revolver. And they're like, this is less than a year apart.
Yeah.
What the
It was light speed.
Everything
It was
has changed.
fast movement. And
Yeah, man.
it was because of them, pretty much solely, that group. Now, there was others that came right behind them and became the British invasion, you know. But it was them that led the way and that moved so quickly in their brains, you know. It was like, you know, they were just moving so so fast that their songs matured like between albums. and they'd put out 2 albums a year. You know, that's how quick their song chops were moving. You know, and by the 4th album, A Rubber Soul,
Yep.
it was like, holy shit! It was this is new. This is art. This ain't just pop music anymore. This is art.
They went from "I Want to Hold Your Hand" to Mr. Custer's Marmalade Machine. Like, what the hell?
Mr. Custer's Marmalade Machine. That was the name of a band. Oh my God, yeah. Fantastic. And what they did to change the pure technique of recording, fashion, hairstyle, touring. They changed the business. They changed the world. They changed the lives of everybody in their wake. You know, it was an unbelievable time. What I loved about it was that I was 10 when they came on that February night, 64 on Ed Sullivan. All right. That was 64. By 70, it was just about over with. I was 10. By 70, I was 16. So I grew up. I grew less and less innocent, more and more worldly, as they were, as the music was growing more and more. You know, so it was a synchronized.
But do you think it was the music that was maturing that was causing you to see new stuff?
No, I was just a happy appreciator of everything that was changing so quickly around me. You know, I rolled with it. You know, it didn't hurt my feelings one bit.
Because it seems like music and the change in music is what changes everything else. Everything rolls with the feeling of the new vibe of whatever. But
right.
So that wasn't the case. You were like, drugs.
No.
And then you're like, ooh, the music's drugs.
So I'll get with it too.
By the time I did that, the Beatles had already broken up, so they didn't. I don't know.
They split up because of you.
Yeah.
I'm not Yoko. Oh no!
You're a slack-jawed local Yoko.
Oh no! Oh no! They didn't.
Singing with the Dolphins.
It's crazy. So I'm assuming you are a fan of the Beatles.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good.
He's not.
No, can't stand them.
30 minutes
Can't stand them.
of his episode has been talking about
They'll never go anywhere.
I don't like them.
Yeah, it was a good documentary though. I would suggest it for Beatles fans and anyone in particular.
No matter who it is.
No matter who it is. Liverpool.
I'm Ringo. I'm the fun one.
There were some interesting anecdotes in it. There were
fun.
some stories that I had never heard of before. Like 2 guys from America, musicians, kids, 16, 17 years old, who hitched a steamer to Liverpool and tried to get off. And they wanted to experience Liverpool because of what the Beatles had done to.
What is hitching a steamer?
It's I
I know what a Cleveland steamer is. Hitched a steam boat?
A trawler.
A what?
Steamship. A steamer. And rode it through the.
They got them still?
They did.
They steam powered
They
across.
did in '64.
Wow.
And anyhow, customs immediately came on and wouldn't let them off. And somehow, one of the guys stole a coat and a cap from one of the boat people and walked right off. went to Carnaby Street and downtown. No, that was London. Went to downtown Liverpool and got in touch with the press over there and said, "Can you believe it? Your customs over here are keeping 2 16-year-old boys hostage on a steamship." And they next day it came out front page headlines, you know. And the customs came back and said, "All right, we've rethought it. We're going to let you have 60-day passes. You can't play anywhere." And what they do? Went and joined a band. It was playing somewhere, and they got off stage one night, and some bloke walked up to him and said, "Hey, are you the Yanks?" And he said, "Yeah." "Oh, there's a guy around the corner. He wants your autograph." "Cool." Walked around the corner. It was customs. Busted. Put him back on the boat. Sent their lily white back to America. But that was a story I had.
And that turned out to be Stevie Ray Vaughan.
No, they did. One of them ended up being an editor in a studio out in Los Angeles, and later met John Lennon. He was actually editing one of Lennon's late 70s albums. Might have been that rock and roll album. And John was in the studio that day, and he just wanted to get away from everything, get quiet. And so we went to this editing room, and this guy answers the door, "It's you." And they get to talking, and John says, "Wait a minute. Were you one of the 2 Yanks?" Because they had heard about the story, you know.
Well, that was our Beatles segment.
Back to Gabe.
Yes.
Gabriel. Now, Gabriel, that's a biblical name.
Yes.
That's an angelic name.
Were you named after any other Gabes in your family? No, were you the first Gabe?
I think I am. First Gabe.
That's awesome. Gabriel was the angel. Blowed the horn.
Let's
was
get
it the saxophone?
I had to be.
Oh, that's right. He did blow a horn. He said, your mama said, "He's making the prophecy come true."
Somebody take that thing out of his hand.
Give him my guitar. Give him my guitar. You can't play that.
Now, did you play like beginning band, high school band, marching band?
Yep. All 3 years of middle school. I think I started beginning band freshman year, and then I moved up to like the higher band. Mm-hmm. I did marching band sophomore year, jazz band sophomore year.
Dang.
Like I really, and that's kind of where I got like my love for jazz. Like I try to blend some jazz stuff with my, guitar playing. And I still pick up the sax once in a while just to kind of fiddle around with it. But I kind of knew I wasn't going to get nowhere because whenever I heard like John Coltrane, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna. I can't do that. I can't do that. So
I started beginning band in 7th grade and played trumpet. Mm-hmm. I wanted to play saxophone, but there was like 14 saxophone players, and there was 2 trumpet players, including me, and then one guy quit, and I was the only trumpet player. And the only reason I played trumpet was because they were like, we need somebody besides saxophonists.
Yeah.
And my uncle had a trumpet, and I was like, well, I guess I'm playing trumpet.
Guess I'm doing trumpet.
But what sucked about that was they would say, saxophonists, play your part.
Yeah.
And like, some of them wasn't even playing, And then they go, trumpet, and I go, I couldn't hide behind anybody. Yeah. I was like, this sucks.
Yeah, I feel. Because that's like everybody in middle school, that's what they want to play, sax, man.
Yeah, that was a cool one.
And yeah, man, and then trumpet.
It was real close to 6.
That's and like trumpet, man, that's hard.
Yeah.
Especially like you being like one of the only ones.
Yeah.
It
It was me and I can't remember the guy's name, but he was the only tuba player. And we were just in the same boat. It was like, this sucks. We
This
were up there.
sucks.
And he was one armed tuba player. I mean, he had his arm was off at his shoulder, and he had this big wrap. It wasn't a wraparound tuba, it wasn't a marching tuba, but he was like sitting there with a tuba, and we're just like cussing at each other like, this sucks. Because both of us were about on the same skill level, which was very low, and they would just be picking on us. I was like, won't you pick them out one saxophone at a time? See who's got it. Y'all like 14 saxophone players playing at once.
But I'm sorry, real quick. Back to the tuba player.
Yeah.
I mean, he had his playing hand, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that was the one he had.
That was
He was just like,
That was his fingering hand.
yeah, he had that, but the other arm was
Dang.
gone. He never made it marching.
Why not?
It kept sliding off his shoulder.
You don't need.
I don't know. I didn't. Like I said, I didn't follow this guy. He probably quit the same year I quit. But I can't remember his name, but we were buddies in that class.
If you're watching tonight,
We're sorry.
we're sorry. We're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you.
Well,
No, he was cool.
Don't take two arms to march.
Yeah, but like he can't hold that tuba up. Yeah,
I'd have strapped it around me with a belt.
I can't make it up, man. One on tuba player.
Life deals you some sad
Yeah, like-
blows.
I guess his uncle had a tuba, and he's like, "Are you kidding me? I got one arm." Let me play the triangle or something.
Weren't no way he was gonna play a trombone.
oh my gosh.
Oh Lord. Or for that matter, any other instrument.
Clarinet's out, sax is out.
Even triangle.
Triangle, yeah.
Well, who's gonna hold it?
One of the little hangers
Yeah.
Yeah.
inside the field down in the pit.
Jesus Christ. This is gross negligence.
Yeah, if you're watching, we're sorry. We're laughing with you.
We
with you.
are
This guy's close to 50, and he don't get a shit. He was a good guy. He was funny.
it seems like a recurring theme on here because one of our deep ends, we went into a long thing about limbless.
Limbless.
Yeah. Remember that?
Well, I think it was just me and you in here. And you went off on a
Tangent.
No, I think Sean was here too. Of course, he was
Probably asleep.
He was messed up that night.
Oh Lord.
Right.
Oh Lord. Well, hey,
You got a tale of the week?
I do, and it's a short one. Thank God. Y'all will like this one though. It's a little historical musical triviality.
The what now?
One more time.
Lala.
All right.
Lala. Explain that one to me.
Excuse me.
He's not going to explain it.
Triviality.
What?
Look at him.
Is this Hardshell Baptist?
Who the heck is that?
That's Dave.
Well, I'll tell you. James Wesley Voigt, American songwriter, music producer, and professional gambler, was born March 21st, 1940 in Yonkers, New York. Younger brother of John Voight, the famous actor who rose to fame in 1969.
Angelina Jolie's daddy.
Hey.
I was wondering if that was kin to John Voight when you said that.
He rose to fame in 1969's Midnight Cowboy. James Wesley attempted to follow in his daddy's footsteps as a professional golfer. After being sidelined with a wrist injury, he moved on to his other love, music. In 1961, he signed a contract with Warner Brothers Records and scored his first top 100 single, Here I Am. His skills
Rock me like a hurricane.
That's the one.
No. His skills as a songwriter was noticed by record producer and country guitar whiz Chet Atkins, who produced Bobby Bear's hit version of Voight's song Just a Little Bit Later On Down the Line.
That's the name of the song?
Just a little bit later on down the line.
I
He
thought it
wrote
was just
that
a little
one
bit later on down the line. He
for
released
Bobby
it.
Bear. By the mid-'60s, Voight had signed on as a staff songwriter with CBS's Blackwood Music. It was here that the songwriting gods smiled down on James Wesley Voight. Wow Thing and Angel of the Morning ensured his spot in Songwriters Hall of Fame.
He wrote Wild Thing? He wrote Wild Thing.
A sexually charged garage band standard, Wild Thing was initially recorded by a U.S. band, Jordan Christopher and the Wild Ones. The version that we all love and remember was released by a British band, the Trogs, who took it all the way to number one on Billboard's Top 100 in July 1966.
I like Tone Loke's version.
I was there.
Wild Thing.
Jimi Hendrix's live version of
Well, Tone Loke was different wild thing.
Excuse me.
The joke.
Jimi Hendrix's live version of Wild Thing is the stuff of legend, as he sacrificed his Stratocaster in a flaming homage to Voight's song on stage in front of a stunned audience at the Monterey Pop Festival in 1967. Wouldn't mind having that on my songwriting resume.
Mm-hmm.
The beautiful and soulful Angel of the Morning became a hit in '68 when Mary Lee Rush recorded the song at American Sound Studios in Memphis, Tennessee, with Chips Moman and Tommy Cogbill producing. Angel of the Morning proved successful as a crossover country hit in '81 for Juice Newton when it climbed the charts to number 4. With a track record like that, I'm not surprised that Voight tried his hand at professional gambling during a hiatus from the music business in the early 80s. He was one of the foremost thoroughbred horse race handicappers on the East Coast and finished third in the World Blackjack Championship in Las Vegas. Voight's songs have been recorded by the likes of Willie Nelson, the Hollies, Linda Ronstadt, Janis Joplin, Waylon Jennings, and Emmylou Harris. He was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2016. The roll of the dice and the draw of the card were with him throughout his career. Lady Luck smiled on him, and he smiled back. Sometimes all it takes is a little luck to go along with all that hard work and sincere conviction. His mom and daddy call him Wes. Angelina Jolie calls him Uncle. The world calls him Chip Taylor, one talented songwriter from Yonkers, New York.
He went by Chip Taylor?
That was his professional name.
Huh.
He got a song out on YouTube. What is it? All the Pretty People, or I think might be the
Marilyn
name.
Manson.
A beautiful people, the beautiful people. Anyhow, it's a very irreverent song. I can't say what he says on here.
Huh?
I can't say what he says on here.
Is it bad?
Yeah. It's a 4-letter word starting with an F.
Frog.
Frog. Y'all don't. Sorry.
Freak.
Well, I've had a good time here tonight, and we appreciate you coming on, man.
Absolutely. Hey, thank y'all for having me.
Good to have you, brother,
Man,
and continued success with
Yes,
you,
sir.
man. Good
Yes,
luck
sir.
to you
Yes,
in
sir. Thank
all
you.
that you're about to do.
Well, thank y'all very much. Hey, it's been a blessing and a curse. No, I'm just kidding. It's truly, it's been a blessing to be on here.
It's kind of like, I've met a lot of assholes in my life in this music business, but here to say that Uncle Dave, you take the cake.
Hey, you still ain't met my Uncle Jimmy. So, hey, there you go.
And we appreciate y'all watching too.
Thank y'all.
Ain't gonna be long.
When the cold black water finds its way across through your veins, You just might seal your fate. You just might seal your fate.